Last time on Of Dice and Dens, our heroes discovered some brains floating in jars who controlled various parts of the ship, as well as the floating discs leading to the standalone island. Some of these brains were even part of Qualish's original party. With some quick thinking and talking, the brains were convinced to help in exchange for some sort of body to leave their jarry prison. After a good night's rest, will our party make it to the floating island unhindered? Will they find Qualish there? Will they keep their promise of getting bodies for the brains? Find out now on Of Dice and Dens, The Lost Laboratory of Qualish. Welcome to Of Dice and Dens. I'm Dan, your Dungeon Master. Across from me, shaking her head and playing a Nintendo Switch, is...
Ari.
That's not boding well for you.
I thought you were gonna introduce me.
Nope.
I didn't see the ellipses, okay?
He's never introduced you. He's always made you do it yourself.
Always.
Yeah, but he had ellipses. I didn't see them. Not my fault. I'm Ari, the beleaguered wife of Dan. I play Elishana, the cleric. Kalashtar cleric.
Also in Boise with us, but not in the same room.
But not with us.
With us, but not with us.
Because of diseases and
That aren't going
stupidity.
away.
Yep, because of stupidity. Is Kimberly, who plays Navia, the centaur fighter, and
Okay. And in Washington?
that's so...
Washington, where's that? I'm Jeff, and I play Fiznik, the gnome warlock.
And in The Loss of Angeles...
I'm Gordon Shumway, and I'm playing Alf, the alien life
Very
form.
nice.
No, my name is Jason.
He's
and
not far off.
I was gonna say, but I'm a crazy
He
cat
is
lady. Don't
kinda-
eat my cats.
I'm playing a cowboy who has no name yet.
Does that mean you eat WAP?
What? And next to him...
Hi, I'm Jen. I play Grin, the halfling rogue.
The beleaguered halfling rogue.
Real
Fair.
tease.
And when we last left you, you were sleeping with a bunch of brains.
Yay! Brain sex. Wait.
That's the best kind.
Mhm. Sapiosexual.
Oh, there's brains. I was picturing Futurama.
Nope, just brains in a jar.
Gross.
It's more like that episode of Star Trek when like there's just the three brains sitting on a little platform. I'm not sure how they stayed alive.
I'm thinking more like, Harry Potter, where there was that fish tank full of brains. Anywho,
So,
There you
what
go.
you're
So
saying
that
is this is not unique or unique or
we'll let
creative.
we'll let all our plethora of fan artists sort it out.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
all how many? One of them.
No,
If we
paid
pay her.
Granted, she's very good,
And she does say she enjoys our podcast.
Yeah, she's actually
so
catching up on it now.
So
nice.
maybe she's a fan. We'll ask. All right.
So what do? You awaken.
Well, I say that we proceed to that island that thwarted us. Now that we have thwarted it,
Don't forget my body.
What about your body?
I don't know.
I mean, what about your body?
Something about a
Yeah.
party,
You guys were gonna get us bodies. Don't
Yep.
forget about
Yes.
us.
Oh,
We'll
yeah, that's
try
right,
our
that's-
best. If we
Yeah.
can
That
do
checks
it,
out.
we will.
We will try our best and do it. That is a
But we need
guarantee
you-
for me.
Let's not guarantee anything, because I want to.
Yep, me too. I also want to guarantee it. So I guarantee
my
we will
God.
get you body. Good to go.
You just have to hold up your end of the bargain and make sure we don't fall into the abyss.
Exactly.
Hold up your end of the bargain by holding up the platforms.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That we can do. I can't make sure you don't fall off. I mean, if you're
Well, if
you're
you
awkward,
can't
I mean,
fall off.
that's on you.
I mean, I guess so. I guess
We're
it
all
goes both ways.
awkward.
Okay, so I have just for like mechanics' sake, I have this Born in the Saddle where I have advantage on saving throws made to avoid falling off my mount. Do these platforms count as a mount?
No.
Damn.
Thwart it again.
If
One
you
of
were
these
riding
days-
it like if you were riding it like you had control over it with like reins, maybe.
I swear to God, one of these days I want like an elephant that I can put a platform on top
We'll
and have
figure
it be
something
my...
out eventually.
Yes. It's gonna
I mean,
happen.
you are looking for a guy who can build robot legs, so
That's true. I wanted to build
you can
me a
have like
giant
Magitech armor.
I like to call them stems.
Aren't we all looking very good?
Giggity, giggity,
So they disable the protective field so that you guys can leave.
What does that sound like?
boo.
Oh, cool. So, somebody else going first?
I will go first
Wait.
because I am the tank. So I go first.
Okay, you go outside.
Yay!
And you don't see anybody.
Good. I think.
It's been like 8 hours of sleepy time.
Did they already tell us where they came out? In case they fall again?
Yeah,
we
did.
Dude, presumably we told them like
Dude.
what happened when we fell down the hole. I would think.
So
We had-
you know that they just killed a bunch of prison guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't approve. She never approves of us killing a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, these guys are fine to kill.
Oh, good. Because they're creepy no-face dudes.
Yeah, they're
I mean,
kidnapper face slicers. It's fine.
yeah. In their defense, she and Viznik did melt 4 of them.
Yeah.
That's
That's
true.
not their defense. Not.
All right, so you head on out. I presume
Should we do stealth?
I mean, there are probably after a few hours people looking for someone, some strangers. I mean, the prisoners in there are probably tattling on you because
Jerk face.
because remember they think that if they help, they might get promoted to be like hooded people.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a 16 to stealth.
Nice. Rest of y'all.
Oh, ow, that hurt.
Let's look at.
I've got like
Spell,
a
spell,
Bible
spell.
of spells now.
24.
Ooh.
Dang, that's some good stealth.
No.
Where'd you go? He just disappeared.
Oh no, do we have bad news from the Halfling Road?
No, I mean, I have a really good bonus, so
Okay.
hopefully I'm fine. I just don't know why my character sheet is closed, but
I don't know why I have a worse stealth than the centaur.
So
Well,
apparently,
yeah, go ahead.
Would you
I was
roll?
gonna say, apparently I Kool-Aid man this bitch because I got a 5.
Me too.
Can't you just turn yourself invisible?
Yeah, I could. Well, are you saying we got our
You
rest?
guys are good. As a group roll, you guys did fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and claim my military training is what
Mhm.
allows me to sometimes be really good at stealth.
Yeah, she doesn't need to talk. She's got the hand motions down. She's like,
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. And you guys are staring at me
good.
while I'm like gesturing emphatically, and you guys are like, what the fuck?
Elishana is most definitely clumsy, and she's wearing a lot of armor, that she does not like try. And
Also,
keep
remember,
quiet.
she's always in like this half dream state.
Oh, yeah.
So stealth is just.
Which is why I jumped in the hole. she
Dream
makes
logic, yeah.
dream logic choices. She
All
thought
right.
she could float like Sarah from Labyrinth.
Jen. Highs or lows?
Pick
Nope.
highs or lows, I think is what he's saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
highs or lows?
Hi.
I'm making a decision here.
Oh dear.
Which do you want? Highs or lows?
See my...
She picked highs. Didn't you pick highs?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Didn't hear
Sorry.
you.
Discord likes to cut
I thought
out.
you were asking somebody else after me.
Oh, nope.
Jen wasn't fast enough.
Okay. So you guys kind of tiptoe around.
Chink, oh,
Cause
trump, 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 trump.
no, as a group roll, you guys succeeded at your stealth. As you come around the corner, you actually see a patrol out looking for some murderers.
How do we know they're
What?
looking for murderers? Did they
Murderers?
like specifically say that as they're patrolling? Because otherwise they could just be a patrol. Like,
They don't look like they're just out, just kind of doodling. They look like they're out for some blood.
say, I'm not a mind reader. I don't know their
Come out to
motivation.
play.
Are they
Sandor.
are they singing that song from the Jekyll and Hyde
Ovino.
musical?
Oh, I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Murder, murder. It's
Yep,
a
that's what they're
right
singing.
scam.
They're singing the murder song.
Mhm.
It's like the Doom song, only about murder. Murdy, mur. It doesn't work the same. Not have the same impact. But due to their poor perception and your good stealth as a group,
Emphasize.
you kind of there's a lot of those little like metallic spikes from the spaceship sticking out, and you kind of manage to avoid their line of sight long enough that they passed you heading over to the brains while you head back over to where the little platforms are.
All
You're
right.
so smooth.
All right, so now you're at the platforms again.
All right. So how far apart were they?
They are 3 feet in diameter, an inch thick, and set 5 feet apart.
Are we still gonna have to roll to jump? Like, or are we gonna? Yeah, we are, right.
No, we already went through all that.
Ouch.
Okay.
I mean, it's with all of you being able to help each other and do all of that,
Yeah.
you'll be able to get across.
Because 5 feet apart is a heck of a stride, especially if you're diminutive.
Yeah, code B,
But-
I wouldn't be able to make it.
But small
Unless-
people could ride on my back.
That's true too.
Just saying.
All right, bend over.
I mean,
So you hippity hop across, and as you go across, the prior disc disappears. Because don't forget, a bunch of guards just went over to talk to the brains, so they know that they're looking for you. So they're doing that to protect you.
oh, that's nice.
That's sweet.
Of course, I as me or as my character don't think that like, oh, shit, how are we gonna get back?
All right, I'm sure there's a description of this.
We'll figure it out. Sally forth.
So you're entering a solitary building set atop a small floating islet within an area of open space. Punch down through the main body of the monster's island. Set aloft by its own sputtering engine, and it's largely filled with a heaping, tangled mass of wreckage. Old machine parts from other areas of the monastery, broken relics of some of Qualish's earliest experiments, some dead energy cells, and the like.
Neato.
Gross.
Okay, so you're basically in the junk room of the monastery. What do you do?
I'm gonna roll search, I guess, for anything interesting. Or not search. What is it? Perception? No.
Investigate?
Investigation. Thank you.
Okay.
I was in 3-5 for a second.
Right.
10.
All right. Well, as you start moving some stuff around, and you move some things around, and you find another brain in a jar.
Oh,
Snap.
hi there, brain friend.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
No.
I don't like
Kill it.
this one. Kill
That
it
was
with
me,
fire.
not my character.
Or was it?
Its brain is in a canister housed atop the engine mounting of the floating island.
Oh, that's good.
So that's what's his name? The guy.
Sure, the guy.
The inventor guy.
Oh,
Oh,
Which guy?
What?
the inventor?
Do you ask if that's if that's who it is?
Yeah.
hey,
I think
bro.
Jen should.
Hello, I am the Grand Master of the island.
Aha! So you're the one who's been wanting to talk to us. What's
What
up?
do you mean? I've been trapped here.
Oh.
Oh,
The one that is currently pretending to be the Grand Master is an imposter.
I see.
Can
Had a
you
feeling.
prove that? That's a mighty big charge,
it's true.
because you're just a brain in a jar.
I am. I came in here to look for Qualish's workings, and my brain was sucked out of my head into this jar.
Hate those
And
days.
a little Quasit came, and using some of the notes from
Croissant?
Qualish's lab, took my bone devil body and turned it into a machination puppet, and is pretending to me and impersonating me.
What is a...
Well,
What did
what's
you
your
say?
name? Because I'm
Bun-
pretty
bone
sure your
devil?
mom didn't name you the Grandmaster, so.
I don't know. You don't know.
You can't pronounce
would be
my
a
name with
badass.
human tongues.
I mean, you
Oh.
could say
Some
it,
of us
it's
aren't
just
human.
polite.
Oh, parcel tongue.
I'll call you Carl.
You still need,
You can
do
call
need
me the
some water? I have
Grandmaster.
some water.
Grandmaster Carl, thank you.
All right, Grandmaster. I feel like this
Carl.
happens once every few minutes. You got to deal with some shit like this. Listen, what do you need most, and how can we help you get it?
How do we help
I
you
need
cross
my-
over?
Body.
What's
You
your
need your
unfinished
body?
business?
Great. You know what? I promised some guys their bodies earlier. I promise you a body too. Here we go.
I need to see the body first.
Oh God. I can't
I don't
hold
have
it.
it
What-
with
I mean,
me.
you have one, dude.
How long have you
Oh,
been a
it-
brain in a jar?
Hundreds of years? I don't
Your
know.
body is probably not around anymore.
Wait,
that
wait,
is
wait.
fair
He's
to
a
say.
bone devil. His body's just bones.
Oh wait,
Gross.
is Fiznik invisible right now?
Yeah,
No.
did you go invisible?
No.
Is anybody not in the room that we could just bring them in and pretend that's the body?
Oh,
for
I
now?
mean, was there a room? Because I had to go get something. Because I never just walk into a room. I'm always like,
I want my body.
Uh-huh. And could you, in egregious detail, please describe to us what your body looked like? Or where we
Is
can
it a
find
10?
It is the body
Yeah.
of the Grand Master, which you can find in the large building in the middle of the island.
In other words, body in one room, brain in another. We go kill the thing possessing the body in room A and bring it to you in room B.
I mean, I was
So
kind of on
actually-
I was kind of like planning on killing that guy anyway.
Hmm,
So, I mean,
fair enough.
Next to him is sitting a journal with some gears on it,
well, good.
which is
That's Qualish's
most
journal.
likely Qualish's journal, one of the things you were looking for.
Hmm.
Oh, good, a fair trade.
And he tells you that he
Can we
Only he can disable the traps that are on Qualish's journal.
Can we do insight on him?
Sure.
Because, okay, well, I turn to my friends.
I get a 7 to insight.
He's
Friend,
a
you look concerned.
Bone Devil Master Chief or whatever.
That's
Bone Devil
He's from Halo.
He's probably the one that developed this cult.
Yeah.
You can't hear this.
It's a
He's
small
a
room.
brain. He's the psychic.
We're
He might be able to
whispering.
hear into our dimension. We don't know.
You can't listen. You're being rude.
Don't eavesdrop.
So,
Maybe a devil, but you don't have to be rude.
do we really want a face ripper back in his own body?
Yes.
We're already having a hard time controlling these fake ones.
I don't know.
We
Maybe
want
he's
the
a nice
the
face
OG?
ripper, and then the other guy.
Did you
is
hear
what
him
made it
laugh?
cool.
Did you hear him laugh? That is not a nice laugh.
Or we
Have
can
you
hear-
heard Dagmar laugh? Dagmar has a very sweet old lady laugh.
Here's the memory.
I mean,
I'm gonna use my insight to detect traps in summer.
I'm using my insight to figure out.
Oh,
You
that would
detect
probably
traps
be
on the
perception,
journal, or were
actually.
you detecting traps?
Yeah, he's detecting detect magic, and I'm trying to see if there's anything physical on it.
Yep.
I got a 23 to insight on Mr.
I think
Brain
it'd be
Devil.
perception. Is Adobe done downloading on this stupid laptop?
So when you check out the journal, you can see that it has wires that lead from it to the engine casing.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Yes, if you open it, the engine will shut off.
Neato.
Oh. So we shouldn't touch the journal because we'll all plummet to our deaths.
Yeah. Or plummet to a cell. Probably
Pretty
death.
Pretty sure the floating island will just fall from the sky, and we will land in a pile of broken bones.
But if we
And
just
rocks.
jump right before it hits the ground, we'll be fine.
I've heard that. It's getting the timing just right. It's very difficult.
For all you know, it could be just the ring of space outside the island, so you'd have to get outside it.
That's true.
And even if Fiznik had been invisible, since there's that anti-magic field, he would be visible now anyway.
That's true. So I can't cast detect magic
But
anyway.
I can
Well,
be
we're
sneaky.
inside the barrier.
Yeah, you're inside the field.
It was like, I think it was like the surf is like a bubble, and the surface of the bubble is what.
Yeah, the surface of the bubble goes between basically floating discs 9 and 10.
Okay.
So, I mean, what do you keep looking around for anything? Do you want to investigate the journal some more? Do you want to...
I want to kill the big bad.
I mean,
Hit it
me
with my
too.
sword.
Like, ideally, sure.
Oh, wait.
But we need what
We
need.
need the journal, right?
We need the guy Qualish to open his journal, and we don't know where he is, right?
Yeah, yeah, right.
Like, do we have any idea, clues at all of where he might be?
Well, they were looking for a lost city of Dawin Glowin, so... And he was... They said they chased him out of the floating island.
Oh, so we could just leave, but I guess we couldn't.
But then there's all them, they're slaves.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay.
like Grin is not all about just leaving behind.
We need
you
the
only
guy
mentioned
to-
Grin. The rest of us have never given you the hint that we're
The
pro-slavery,
respect
okay?
they deserve.
I don't
the
appreciate
help
that.
I was
that
just
we all
saying, Grin was very
need, the
actively anti.
wherewithal to not jump into things and then die, and then I have to revive you. Which one of those?
Not being dumb enough to jump in a hole does not mean you're the only one that's anti-slavery.
My God.
You make a good point.
Yeah, words have meaning, folks.
I'm chaotic, but I'm chaotic good.
Uh,
I could do it. What? I can interact with the machine and keep it running.
Oh, sweet.
But
Okay, thank you.
Gearbox.
I
to the
could not
rip.
disconnect.
Oh.
What do you mean? I would become part of the ship.
I forgot
cool.
they were there.
You don't have a soul, do you? I mean, you don't have a soul, do you, buddy?
I know not what a soul is.
Okay, cool.
All
you don't
right,
have a soul
cool.
then.
I
But
mean, do you want
he's my
to do that?
Oh, friend.
It would-
Oof.
Perhaps it is my purpose.
Would it make you feel important?
I would feel like I was doing a job.
Do you like doing jobs?
It is my purpose.
Feels
He's a
All right.
monodrone. He's not like too deep
He's
of
not
a
doing
think.
an epic sacrifice here. He's just gonna be like, "I'll do the thing," right?
Well,
But Garrett,
thank
maybe.
you.
I mean, that's cool and everything. How would you do this?
how does
What the
that
hell are you
help?
talking about even?
I can keep the engine going
Mm-hmm.
without
So
the
we-
brain or book.
Oh.
It would just be for this floating island.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But that's all the engine is connected to, right?
In this particular case, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
are we? So we would just leave people
Gearbox.
enslaved? We just wouldn't crash the island?
So basically,
All he would control is the little floating island.
so here's the
Okay.
thing: is we want to read what's in that journal. We can't without what's his nuts.
Yeah.
The other what's his nuts, not our what's his nuts. The other
Sure,
guy.
sure. Yeah.
And
I love these specific names.
Have we met anyone that doesn't
Cat.
want to be here?
That doesn't have nuts?
I mean, I
Got
don't,
it.
but
Well, the prisoners are just like the ones are just trying. They can't see themselves escaping the island because it's floating and there's a monster driving the ferry.
Yeah.
So they're
Right.
just trying to figure out how do they get out of prison, right? So
and
if
I'm
you,
all
if you
about
become
like,
if you become the power,
What power?
We could
Power
slowly
voodoo.
land it, maybe.
Who do?
you do.
Do what?
Remind me of the babe.
That
That's
voodoo.
2 Labyrinth references today.
Okay. So
I
here,
don't know
okay.
if that's appropriate to say.
So-
actually, but-
What?
So we've
What
got
do you
oh,
think?
you could just bring me
Journal.
my body.
right. Let's
Sweetie, we don't
Okay.
trust you.
okay. So we want to read the journal, but we need the dude to read the journal, but the dude isn't here. So if the dude hooks into the journal, we can read it. Great. Woohoo! Now, the guy with the brain, or who is the brain, he will, if we bring him his body, he will do what?
I'm already confused.
Me too.
Well, he
Well,
can
Just go with it, Jeff. We're just
Yeah,
gonna...
Okay.
he's promised because he has control over the journal currently because it's
Oh,
attached to the engine.
okay.
He also has control over the engine. He's
I
physically
didn't catch
attached to the
part that
engine.
he could allow us to read the journal.
Mhm.
Okay, so either we leave Gearbox or we get the guy's body. Now, I am all about killing the who
Grand
says
Wizard.
he's the Grandmaster, whatever he is, whether he is or isn't. I'm all about ending this creepy ass cult and letting their people go. Whether or not we want to do the body switch or we want to leave the robot is
Why not both?
Well, the Bone Devil definitely clearly stated he created the cult.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the guy who's the brain that's in the room with us now is the one who started the cult.
Right. So you get him his body. You may
Yeah,
or may
we can
not
lie
be
to
able
this
to
guy all
trust
we
him,
want, for all I care.
and he
Yeah.
would definitely try to maintain what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
so
don't mind getting his body and tricking him into thinking he's getting it, or seeing the body and making it look like his body is there. That I don't mind.
or we give him the body and then he lets us
Kill
read the
him
journal
immediately.
and then we kill him again. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are talking really quiet over there. I can't hear you.
Thank God.
Hmm.
We're talking about butterscotch recipes.
I say I like a fair bit of salt in it, but other people don't want very much.
Salt is the devil. And that's coming from me, a devil.
You gotta make sure that you don't add the eggs and let them sit for too long. You gotta keep stirring.
You don't want to turn them into scrambled eggs.
Now, what is the difference between butterscotch and caramel?
Is it caramel just sugar?
I don't know.
Yeah, caramel is just like sugar.
Sugar
That's
and water. And then sometimes cream.
Welcome to Cooking with OD&D. Today
Yeah,
we're
right?
discussing...
I didn't realize that's what we were doing.
Okay, he's zoned out again. Where were we?
Thank God.
Now, what if... I don't know.
Okay, caramel is created using white granulated sugar. Butterscotch is cooked to a lower temperature compared to 289 degrees Fahrenheit compared to caramel's 340. So it uses brown sugar and it's cooked at a lower temperature.
In pudding.
All right, so
it was gonna bother me.
So what are we?
Okay, so let's go kill the guy, the other guy. Take his body, bring it back, and then kill him again.
Wait, what if the other guy's trying to slowly stop the cult? We could check, I guess. I doubt he is.
What, the fake Grandmaster, or the who are you talking
the fake
about?
one that's running things right now?
I don't know. There's been a lot of flaying.
Why don't you go ahead? Let's roll in nature on what a quasit is, because he told you it was a quasit.
Okay.
Sure. +2. That ain't bad. Let's not use the old dice.
Guess what my nature is.
I got a nat 1.
Yay!
You forgot what it was called.
I
usually forget what it's called. Okay.
I got a 25.
Ooh.
Nice.
I got 7.
18. Yours 0.
Oh, I got an 11.
Yeah. So what is a croissant?
I really honestly
kinda makes
assumed
sense
it
for
was
my
a
character.
nonsense word or a word we were all supposed to pretend we knew, and I just didn't say anything.
Quasits infest the lower planes of the infernal world. Physically weak, they keep to the shadows to plot mischief and wickedness.
Ooh.
More powerful demons use quasits as spies and messengers when they aren't devouring them or pulling them apart to pass the time.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, so they're flies.
It's a demonic ferret.
Yeah, in its true form, it looks like a 2-foot tall green humanoid with a barbed tail and horns. The quasit has clawed fingers and toes, and these claws can deliver an irritating poison. It prefers to be invisible when it attacks. So, it's pretty. It's a mean little bugger. Thanks for listening to episode 34 of Dice and Dens. Our party has run into yet another brain in a jar, but this one claims to be the real Grand Master of the cult, usurped by a small demon. Previous brain-related conversations seemed fruitful, so I wonder how they'll handle this one. The Lost Laboratory of Qualish was created by Wizards of the Coast using some third-party content and is based on the original AD&D adventure, Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. All proceeds from the purchase of this module go to Extra Life, and you can find it on DM's Guild or D&D Beyond. You can find Of Dice and Dens on Twitter at ODNDpod, on Facebook at ODND Podcast. You can email us at odndpod@gmail.com. Feel free to visit our website, odndpodcast.com, and there you can find a link to our YouTube channel where we also upload these episodes. Of Dice and Dens is part of the StolenDress.com podcasting network, which includes our sister podcast, OD&D Presents, as well as What's With You Scooby-Doo, Comedy on Vinyl, the Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour podcast, hosts with their own Picard, The Professional Blur, and many more. Music in this episode was created by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.filmmusic.io and used under Creative Commons Attribution License. Alright, let's see what trouble these guys are getting up to next.
So, is it not gonna happen for us to go talk to him now?
Who?
Where were you supposed to go meet the Grand Master at some point?
I mean, he's still there, technically.
But they're looking for murderers. Can we sneak somehow over there?
I mean,
I'm sure they'd still take you to see him.
Oh.
Am I still
Just
on
it might not
disguise,
be
by the
as
way?
friendly as it was the first time around.
I don't know. Like, how long does your disguise last?
Ah, I'm trying to...
You would have to
I feel like it's
reapply
an
it
hour.
after you
Okay.
pass through the
It's like
anti-magic field.
It's like a salve. Just make
Yeah.
sure that I keep applying. Okay, that's
Yes.
fair.
Oh, I forgot about
Probably
that.
directly to the forehead.
Because it would have worn off when you went to
Don't
sleep.
even with that nonsense, Ari Jarvis.
And since you passed through an anti-magic field, I would say probably not a good idea to have cast it before you went across the discs.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would cancel it out.
Okay. Thought I'd check.
That commercial, like, legit, like, triggers me.
No, jeez.
Oh, I can't with that.
All right, so what are we doing, guys?
Apply directly.
What's
to
the
that
plan?
part.
What are we
Don't
doing?
even, dude.
Let
Are
us
we-
away.
I think we should go. go to the
Am I
Grand
hearing
Master.
Do you have your
Yeah.
volume all the
Yeah.
way down?
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
if we yeah, let's go
mean-
kill.
Let's just go
If you-
kill
if-
the Quasit.
Let's
Is
go.
there-
I feel like killing.
Can I,
Do you guys
can I
feel
just
like
use
killing?
perception on the book real quick? Because I have sleight of hand and like some trap stuff, I think.
Sure.
Yes.
What's my what do you think I should use for that, Dan?
You know, let's just use.
Just perception first?
Yeah, you're just looking at it, seeing if you can figure anything out,
You said what?
or
perception?
investigation, maybe, whichever's better.
Oh, okay. 25.
Nice.
You can you check it out, and you think you pick up on a few things that, if you're really careful with your lock picking, you might be able to unlock it.
Okay. Should I
Now,
roll?
if she tries, like, is there a way she could do that, like, sneakily? Because wouldn't the brain man be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Rah, smash.
Yeah, he's in charge of the engine.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like we gotta. Don't we have a bargaining chip as the only people with access to bodies for him? I mean, do we have anything? This motherfucker should just let us into the book.
Gonna take control of the
Yeah, but then
anyway?
he dies. Then we just sacrifice him. And then my purple friend loses his best friend.
Oh, well, did we ask him about how he feels about it? Because the robot seems to, like,
Yeah, because he doesn't have.
want to help.
Yeah, because he's a slave to the numbers. You know what I'm
He's a
saying?
robot.
He's a robot.
He wants a job, though. I
but that's
normally
all he
would
wants.
say no.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say we're not sacrificing the robot off the table. However, it should be the absolute last resort.
But I just don't think we can trust this guy. 'Cause
Oh,
he's
no,
a-
Not
Oh,
saying you
God, no.
get
He's
to
a
do it.
He's a slaver.
Garrett finally speaks up again. He's been quiet for a while, thinking,
Hmm.
like, if we kill him and we kill the Quasit, we can free everyone.
That's kind of
I
what I'm
like it.
saying, man.
Kind of what I've been saying too.
Also, it seems that this small island does not need anyone to power it. Do you see anyone digging coal into its engine like in the main island?
Does that mean?
Perhaps we can use it.
Pilot it somewhere. Pilot into the mothership.
Or just
Does that mean
you
the
now
other
have a flying island fort?
That sounds
With-
cool.
a crazy robot cultist man? I guess he's not a robot. He's just a brain.
Because
Crazy.
then I could still, if we kept this island, I would still be able to keep my friend.
And we
Well,
could
there is
open a
that.
little. We could open a little store on this island and
Uh huh.
settle down and just
Sell antiques.
sell antiques. Is that a possibility? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I got distracted. Look,
What's really
Antiques always distract him.
yeah. Everything in this freaking place
Definitely
is
the
an
antique.
antique.
well then let's kill the brain then. I mean, if that's that simple.
All right, so I would say let Gearbox take control first because I don't know what
Well,
would happen if. Okay, so you guys kind of remuster around the brain in a jar. We're gonna say he's in the middle of the room.
I'm gonna lean casually against the jar, like, sup, guy.
Hey, how you doing?
Have you made your choice?
Heard any good stories lately? Yep. Yeah, we have. Just look at... Oh, wait. Can you look at anything? Shit.
I can look at anything.
How do you perceive the without sensory organs?
That's fair, yeah.
Sensors all over.
Oh, really?
All right, how many...
You see Gearbox behind him? I don't know. There's no behind on a brain.
Jay, were you doing the exact same thing I was? How many hands?
But he's
how many fingers am I holding up? That's what I want to know.
4.
Damn.
Wow.
Technically 10.
Some of them are folded down.
Yep.
And Gearbox sort of like all of a sudden, like it's almost like did you guys ever see Batteries Not Included?
Years and years and years.
You know how like there's almost like a little civilization inside each one of those little floating flying saucer people? Like it's almost like that when he opens up.
Oh.
And all of them just start kind of infusing and building connections until he is one with the engine. Like Gearbox sort of disappears. I am now the island. Wait, what?
Whoa. Didn't expect that, did you?
And now what do you do?
Well, he's very distracted by this. I'm gonna try to open the journal.
Okay.
I just realized I have land vehicle proficiency, which doesn't help me with this at all. But
he's like, I can help with that, and the journal just opens.
Oh, all right.
Because Gearbox is now one with this island,
nice.
this small island. The brain is nothing now.
Sweet.
Does this have weapons? I start like looking around, like, are there weapons?
Hey, Fiznik, you wanna use the brain as a hacky sack?
What? No, you can't. No.
Why? Why not? Tell me why.
Because I said so.
I mean, you're a slaver. Why should we respect your right to exist if you don't respect anybody else's?
Fair enough.
Because I am the most powerful bone demon.
Okay, but not right now, though, right? Huh? And you're just a dude in a jar who has no control over anything, right?
Hacky sack.
And you don't like anybody but yourself.
I will get out of this jar and I will destroy you all.
But you won't, though, right?
Do it. Come on. I'm like, come on, do it. Come on.
Waiting.
You see the brain stab trying to flap around a little bit.
Oh God.
Ew.
I'm like straight up taunting, like, come on. And then I'm like,
I will kill you all.
Oh, wait a minute.
What if we killed the brain and the body? Just did them both then.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. That, like the killing of the guy is still happening.
Guys, guess what? I think I found a new pea corner.
No! Oh. Do you?
I micturate in the jar just a little bit.
It starts fizzing. Something weird with the liquid. You completely fizz out the liquid, and the brain goes, no, and then the brain kind of just floats to the bottom of the jar, making no more noises.
Dude, you killed him. I mean,
you killed him.
I wasn't gonna help him, but okay.
Cool.
There's no helping a demon. They only know one thing, and that's death and destruction.
And pee.
Yep.
True.
I win, and so does my pee.
Yay! Victor P.
Garrett puts his hand on Grin's shoulder and says, "There are many out there that can be saved and helped, but demons are from a plane that is truly infernal and only know one thing. They were created for one thing:
being peed upon.
Being peed upon." Being
it's
cruel.
okay if you like him, but you don't have to approve of him peeing on everything.
Shauna is a cleric. She's got some holy water. Holy pee water.
That's apropos of nothing. Just like I just thought of it, and she can make it.
In case anybody wanted to know.
Well, he was talking about demons, and I'm like, well, holy water. My thought is, process holy water hurts demons. We're talking about pee. Shut up.
Well, look, we can both take turns.
Weapons.
When we find his body, we can both take turns on his body. Just
Yay!
Thank you, Garrett. I am from a very small town, and I have not seen a demon before, so.
You lie.
What?
She probably hasn't seen one before.
Have
think you
we
guys-
not?
Thing. I have not seen a lot of things before.
Have we not encountered demons yet in our?
You had a vampire,
Yeah.
and then you fought you killed a bunch of soldiers, and then you're
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Have I brought up before, guys, how weird all this shit is to me? Because I'm pretty sure where I come from, all this is fake. So this is really weird. Kinda mind-blowing.
Vampires are technically the undead.
You're the undead. Oh,
Your
snap.
mom's the undead.
Whoa. So now that the game of the dozens is over, should we go find that body? And...
Well, did you
Kill
wanna check out the journal or
Yeah,
look around
Grin,
here more?
What's that journal say? And let me look around and see what else things
Is it in
are.
Dwarvish or something, or anything I can read? Is it in Common?
I just rolled a nat 20, which for I guess perception. What should I do if I'm looking around? Perception?
Yeah.
All right, 27.
Yeah,
then.
or investigation.
Or investigate. Sure, 23 then.
Let's start with the journal.
He who pees on the brain will die a horrible death.
Its pages detail how Qualish continued his research into finding Dowing Glowin, even after setting up his initial laboratory on the floating island where you're at. This whole island. Using the notes and maps contained in the journal, you can find a route through the barrier peaks to Dowing Glowing. In addition, the journal provides plentiful evidence of Qualish's fascination with extra-dimensional spaces and talks about his hope of one day establishing a secure sanctum beyond the bounds of this world. Jay, or what's his name, as you look around, you move some shit out of the way and you find some buttons and controls that look like they control the anti-magic field.
Ooh.
It was constructed from an augmented beholder eye set within a mechanical socket.
Ew. Beholders are gross.
What is that weird eyeball thing?
Can I read what it says?
Does it shoot eye beams? Can I shoot eye beams with it?
No. The eyeball is being used by the controls to create the anti-magic field. Because a lot of beholders, one of their powers is anti-magic beams. So basically, it's like the dilithium crystal of this device in order to create an anti-magic shield.
Yeah.
So it seems that this was probably created by Qualish, probably one of his last-ditch efforts. What else do you find? Oh, you find so much stuff. You find the journal, which you promised of the cartophile. You find a shit ton of money.
Yeah, shit ton of money.
85 platinum pieces, 1,925 gold pieces, 11,215 silver pieces, and 515 copper pieces.
Hot diggity daffodil.
So we'll go through that later. You find 425 tiny gemstones worth about a gold point each. You find 44 small gemstones worth about 10 gold points each. 15 small gemstones worth about 50 gold each, and a black pearl worth 500 gold. You also find 3 potions of healing.
Nice.
1 elixir of health, and a manual of flesh golem.
Hey, Fiznik, that looks like something you would like.
Yep, that's coming home with me.
Is it cool if I take one of the potions, since I'm always trying to make you guys not die?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
What does an elixir of health do?
I don't know, probably heals you.
Would be
Like
my
health?
guess.
Probably
Does it boost it?
I'd imagine it's a health potion.
Or is it like a stronger health potion? Because I'll take that one.
I wonder if that's special to this, because I don't see it in the compendium.
Oh, maybe they... Okay.
Here, let me see. What's this?
Am I spelling it wrong?
ELIXR or ELIXIER?
HEALTH.
I'm Googling it.
Elixir.
Cures any disease?
Ew.
Damn.
That's a good
Nifty.
one. What's the manual? Goals here.
Won't download.
Manual of Golems. That is an official item. Yeah, it lets you create. It's a very rare, wondrous item. Contains information and incantations necessary to make a particular type of golem. Yours is flesh.
Nice.
To create a golem, you must spend the time shown on the table, which is 60 days, working without interruption, with the manual at hand, and resting no more than 8 hours a day. You must also pay a certain cost, which for flesh golems is 50,000 gold, to buy the supplies. And once you create a golem, the book is consumed in eldritch flame.
So I'm not getting a pet flesh golem anytime soon.
Seemingly. Unless you find a way to make a lot of money.
I don't know. We did just get a lot of money.
It's true. You also
Jeff
see
can have my share. I don't care if he wants to. I'll contribute
ornate wooden case carved with images of air and water elementals locked in a furious battle.
Ooh.
Also a suit of armor and components of value to... It's magical, but you're not sure what. You'd have to identify it. Components of value to tinkers, inventors, or artificers worth 1,500 gold.
Oh, that would be useful for me.
And a whole bunch of lab notes.
What can you tell me about the suit of armor?
Well, let's I don't like doing the whole you have to cast identify on it kind of thing. So why don't you spend a little bit of time, because you're kind of safe right here. So why don't you spend some time checking it out? Maybe have the magic person take a look at it, or a couple magic persons.
I shouldn't touch it before a magic person checks it out anyway.
I snap my fingers and cast detect magic. So now everything within 30 feet of me, I can see if it's magical or not.
Well, the manual obviously appears magical. The potions are magical. You see a little bit of glow coming from the cracks of that wooden case carved with elementals on it, and that armor is definitely glowing.
Woo!
Along with all the magic stuff that people have.
So Fiznik takes out his wand and uses it as like a instruction pointer that you would see in class, and just goes, that one, that one, that one, that.
So as you spend some time checking it out, it's not many people actually know about it, but with the help of Garrett, because he's got a little bit of secondhand Qualish knowledge thanks to the Cardophile. He's like, he says, this is Heward's hireling armor.
Okay.
A number of Qualish's experiments were attempts to research the works of the legendary mage Heward. He's the one who first crafted what he named hireling armor. When you wear this armor, you gain +1 to your AC. In addition, the armor's animated straps can assist with the drawing and sheathing of weapons, such that you can draw or stow one two-handed weapon when you would normally be able to draw or stow only one.
Wait, what?
Two one-handed weapons when you normally would be able to draw or stow only one. The armor also has 6 pockets, each of which has an extra-dimensional space. Each pocket can hold up to 20 pounds of material, not exceeding a volume of, 2 cubic feet. Duh. The armor only weighs 10 pounds no matter what's in the pockets. And placing an object into one of the pockets, follows no rules of interacting with objects. So that's now more mechanical.
Okay, what was the name? Does it have a cool name?
It's Heward's hireling armor. It's special for this adventure.
Can you spell that, please?
Heward.
Okay.
And
Heward's
hireling. Like your armor is someone you hired.
Okay.
HIRE ling.
Okay.
Um,
And I've got let me
and whenever it's sort of like a bunch of small what's that pouch called?
Bag of holding?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like little mini bags of holdings.
You said it has 6?
Yep.
Are there any of us?
Say again?
Are there any others of us who have a very low amount of things that they can carry? That'd be useful for.
Okay, so the +1.
Someone's just gonna end up being the purse.
Right. So my current breastplate is armor class 14. So
this is, according to this, leather armor.
Okay.
So who wears leather?
I do.
Okay, I do too.
Okay,
Possibly.
so
I can double check.
you wish you'd have said that before I got all excited, dude.
Well,
and I've got the strength of a halfling.
You didn't say that until I got over here.
So. Okay.
Besides, you have your own armor, Jay. Your own favorite armor that you'll never let go of.
Mm-hmm.
Your goopy golem armor.
Gross.
Is there anybody else that wears leather armor besides the two of us?
I'm pretty sure that chainmail is on the paladin.
I am not a paladin.
Does mine say?
I mean,
I
sorry,
can't read
Claire.
mine. What does mine say?
I'm gonna go
I
read
think
my
it's
water
leather. I just want to make sure.
God.
Mine's leather.
Yours is leather too.
Studded leather.
His collar's leather too.
Purr.
So this armor grants +1 to the AC. So if you have armor that grants more than +1, it wouldn't be worth it wearing it with that. But being able to draw weapons for you. And since it's got little it's obviously got little flaps that can do things. I would definitely say if you can make arguments for using those flaps for anything in the future, I would definitely discuss it.
So wait, it doesn't count as interacting with an object. So like, if someone were to like get thieves' tools out and like try and steal something for everybody.
What it can do is it assists with the drawing and sheathing of weapons. So basically, if you're doing something, it can assist with it. So let's say it takes an action to pull out your thieves' tools. I would say maybe that's a bonus action instead.
Okay. Or like if Jason was getting out like another weapon that he doesn't have out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We would definitely discuss that and figure out how that mechanically would work.
Okay. Jeff, would that work for your character at all? Like,
I mean, I wouldn't say no, but so the extra pockets would be nice, but
thanks. It has pockets.
Yeah,
it does have pockets, but if it would be better going to you or someone else.
The women's armor never has pockets, notoriously.
That's true.
Or when it does,
that
it like fake
can
or
barely
like
carry anything?
really shallow.
They're really shallow and then sewn shut.
Yep.
Do you like my new armor? Yes, it has pockets.
Do you dual wield blades, Jen?
I think you guys should fight to the death for it.
The issue, well, part of me is like it would be really useful for a rogue because there's things that sometimes it'd be helpful to do while there's also battle going on.
Also,
because
if you
I have
steal
an extra
anything, you can just put
action.
them into one of them pockets and.
Yeah. Plus,
it's 2
I
feet.
can't carry things for crap right now. So because I'm so little. And I'm not extra strong either, so like having like the amount of weight you can carry is just really low to begin with, and my strength is 10, so it's not good. But also I was weighing that with It would also be good for a bard. And then also, what if I could somehow bribe him to get rid of his disgusting flesh suit for getting this nice armor?
That's not happening.
Even
It's
though
not?
It's cursed. It's magic cursed.
We need to figure out a way to break the curse.
well,
Only
I don't know
there
if we
was,
can have nice things until then.
Remove curse spell.
But I don't know. I want it to go to the person that could use it the best.
Do I have
For
that?
our group. That would
Do I
Make
have
it the
that?
pretty
I
high
think
level
you
spell.
can use it the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably.
Yeah.
It seems pretty roguish.
I have
Okay.
to know if it's memorized.
Do you have remove curse?
I don't know.
I don't think you're
Remove
high enough level yet. I think it's a pretty high level spell.
You're a pretty high level spell.
Thanks.
Whoa.
I mean, if I find something sneakier or
Purr.
something in the future, I'll definitely give it to what's his name. Unless you want it. We already have your gross flesh suit thing that you're holding on to.
Mm-hmm. Which he wants. I do not. Jason does not want him to have.
You do.
Yeah.
You love it.
He talks, so he can sense that it's
Disturbing.
semi-sentient. So then there was also that little that box that you saw magic glowing out of the cracks. Do you want to check that out?
Yes?
Yes.
Wait, yeah. Wait, did you
yes.
say something about artisans though? It helps artisans?
What?
Or was
Wait,
that
what's
something
this?
else?
Yeah,
Or was
that
it the
must have been-
armor?
Oh, bestow curse.
You can curse him. No, I didn't say anything about artisans.
We'll just say that bestow
Oh.
curse spell backwards. That should
Yeah.
do good.
Oh, I thought you said artisans or craftspeople or
Is it
something like that. in
Count as a
something that you were
magical effect?
talking
What?
about.
Is it a magical effect or is it specifically curse?
It's specifically cursed. So you open up that box, that ornate wooden case carved with images of air and water elementals locked in a furious battle with it.
Remove
I
curse!
did say open.
You do have it?
I don't have it memorized. I'll have to memorize it next
I
time.
would super not open a box. Is someone
I
else
wouldn't.
opening this box?
I would imagine that's something that Fiznik would probably open.
Okay.
Yep. I'm
That makes
opening
sense.
it.
I'm not
Okay.
opening it.
Should I roll an Arcana first?
Sure.
Okay.
Can I take Grin aside? I don't want what's his name to hear.
Okay.
Once this is over,
Mhm.
I can memorize remove curse. And do we know he's cursed?
You need to
Or do we
that.
sense-
Well,
There's
why don't
something
you
wrong with him?
roll an insight on that? Let's see if you do.
Insight or
I don't know
much
that
I
we
feel
about
like you'd have to
magic.
have an insight into what the suit is doing to him.
Wait,
not-
yeah, there's something
not
wrong with
Arcana?
that dude. Maybe
sort of
you
an
can think
insight
about
into
it
his
harder, 'cause I don't
motivation
know a
for-
lot about magic.
oh, I have better
Yeah.
insight.
But maybe you can. I mean, insight doesn't really require you to know magic. You can kind of pick up whether or not this is a natural attraction to the suit.
21.
Oh, pff, yeah, you know.
Oh,
You know
oh,
that
yeah.
this is not natural.
Yeah. That squishy, droopy.
The fact that he
slimy
pulls it out
thing.
and pets it and
Yeah, he keeps
quietly to it.
groping it and rubbing it on his face.
It's drilling a
Little-
little. It's
Keeps
Like you've
not
seen
right.
it, you've
Stuff
looked
like-
behind you and seen him. Seen him holding its hand.
Oh god.
Oh god. Let me tell
So
you
yeah.
about my best friend.
Once we
He
get
sits there like while you guys are going to sleep, and you just hear him going, "No, I love you. I love you more."
Jesus,
Keep
like
saying
I don't like
something
this
about-
character development.
Says
My
something
badass
about
cowboy's
lotion
not-
again, or
Anyway,
So what did you roll for Arcana?
who?
Jeff?
15.
15. Okay. So
15.
you vaguely remember reading about this thing. You open up the case and you see a pipe, a very finely carved
Ooh.
pipe,
like a pan pipe or like a
pipette?
like a smoking pipe.
Oh.
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 But
Ooh.
it doesn't blow smoke when you
well,
use.
you
It
didn't
blows.
put tobacco in it and set it on fire.
It actually, you don't even need to. You
It's
just
a
blow
smart
on it,
And it
and
makes music.
bubbles, odorless
What?
bubbles come out of it.
Wait.
Mine.
Is it a bubble pipe?
It is.
Uh,
Um,
Fiznik starts puffing on it, making himself.
It has
look
3
incredibly
charges,
small.
so you've used one to test it to figure out what this thing is.
Oh damn. Okay.
But based on what you figured out, it'll regain those 3 charges at dawn.
Oh, good.
Okay.
While you hold the pipe, you can expend charges to gain access to the following properties. You can cast Fog Cloud as an action using 1 charge.
Okay.
You can cast Misty Step as a bonus action using 2 charges.
I knew Misty Step in college.
And you can summon a Steam Mephit as an action
Is that
using
like a
3
elemental?
charges.
Yeah, Steam Method.
Ooh.
The Mephit is friendly to you.
Oh, he
obeys your
co-created The
verbal
Office
commands,
with Ricky Gervais.
and acts on its own turn in initiative order. It disappears in a harmless puff of steam after 1 minute, or if it ends its turn more than 60 feet from the pipe.
Ah. So Fiznik totally bogarts the pipe and explains to everybody, what it is, and that he's keeping it unless somebody can come up with a good reason why he shouldn't.
You were just sitting there in this room, and all of a sudden, just this big cloud of fog appears while he's testing out the pipe. So Fog Cloud is 1 action. It's 100. It has a range of 120 feet. And can
Where'd everybody
remain
go?
with concentration, which you don't actually have to do since it's from the pipe, for an hour.
Oh man, nobody said pea brain. Sorry.
And you create. Oh man, that is such a missed opportunity. God. Jay, hold on. Everyone, be quiet. Everyone, be quiet. Jay, say a phrase using that sentence, and I will cut it in.
No. I think at this point, you have to cut in me realizing that I fucked up and never said pea brain.
Now that's what I call
Pea-brain.
pea brain.
Wait, I just picture what's his name standing over it.
Well, you guys have
rubbing
been
his
investigating
chin.
the armor and the magic stuff.
Just
He's just been looking at the brain. He's like, I didn't.
He's
get
like
it.
looking at the ground and kicking the dirt, and then looking back up, rubbing
Like,
his chin.
Guys, I forgot to say that's a pea brain.
I don't get it. I don't. What's...
Jay peed on
Because
the
he
brain.
peed on the brain.
Oh!
Yeah, see, it's been so long. It's been like half an hour since it happened.
No, so now it's even better. Where
I thought you were just
Fiznik had to
describing
explain
what
it
his
to
name is.
Navia.
Because he's always thinking about it.
The party is just like falling over laughing, and I'm like, I have a wisdom of 7. People, help me out here.
Oh no.
Actually, I think I upped my wisdom. It's now a 10. So
Ooh. So now you're at a 0+ as opposed to a -1.
yep.
All right, so that was everything you found here.
Okay.
So Grin has the armor. Is that what the story was?
Yeah, but it's cool.
And she folded up her armor and put it in one of the pockets.
Right?
No, just fair warning. With Fiznik looking at it, he goes, "Do not put this into a bag of holding."
What, the armor?
Yeah.
What happens?
It's basically putting a bag of holding inside a bag of holding. It basically causes a rip in space-time.
Oh.
What
if
we
you
want to?
fold?
We'll buy a
What if
ladder
you
whip for
fold
later.
the armor? What if one pocket gets inside another pocket?
Don't do it.
Jesus. I didn't know there was
They're like sewn
existential-
on. They can't-
existential
Oh, yeah.
dread going on.
What if I put a bag of holding inside of it?
Oh, don't do that either.
It's basically the same thing.
Let's
Alright.
put it this way. Do you want to see your insides and your outsides in a hell dimension?
I mean, probably.
At the same
not.
time?
Yes. Have you seen... So here's an idea just for your head. Imagine pointing your hand at a wall and a blue circle appears. Then you point at another wall and you see an orange circle. You stick your hand in one and it comes out the other. We call that a portal in the business.
That makes
That's
my
what
head
happened.
hurt.
Try the cake.
It's
All right, so
so delicious and moist.
Mhm.
So you've now got this magic floating island. You've got controlled by Gearbox. You've got a bunch of money and treasure, some magic items, some notes, and Qualish's journal for the cardophile. What do you do now?
We need
Go
to
kill the guy.
The Grandmaster.
The real Grandmaster?
Yes.
I don't know, both of them. Let's just do them both.
Well, you already killed one by peeing on him.
Oh, he died? I didn't know he died.
Yeah.
I missed that.
The acidity of his pee reacted with the floating brain's juices.
I know it
Killed
fizzed, but I didn't realize it was bad enough to kill him. Okay.
Yeah, he flipped upside down like a dead fish.
Aw.
It
Why
turned
are you sleeping?
You need to drink more water. Your electrolytes are unbalanced.
Let's see what else. There was a little bit more of notes here about things that you found while you're looking, so I'm going to read those to you. The components and notes left behind by Qualish are also of potential value to you guys, because it includes instructions and raw materials for crafting things like artificial bodies, flying craft, crawling bodies, like little leg things, and anything else you might be able to think of based off of what he has. There's also a bunch of dead energy cells and a handful of charged cells. I'm going to roll to see how many charged cells you found. You found 9 charged cells, energy cells, each holding 20 charges. You could use them for potentially those like magical force pikes that you saw earlier, or maybe powering electronic things you build, or
Do those
other things maybe
are-
later you'll find.
Okay, are those things what's powering the engine?
No, it has a whole different power supply.
Okay. So it's not like if we use those, we're like, well, shit, now we can't fly.
Right.
Okay.
These are more smaller. They're more like batteries, like big batteries.
I don't know.
Like
I'm a
D
horse. I don't
batteries.
get it.
After having ostensibly defeated the real Grand Master of the cult and finding lots of new toys in Qualish's journal, our heroes plan to defeat the imposter and rescue everyone on the floating isle. Will they succeed? Will the cultists accept the death of their Grand Master? Find out next time on Of Dice and Dens, a D&D podcast.